What is going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with a brand new episode of the the Baltimore Americans franchise mode for NHL 24. If you haven't already screwed, hit that like, and this one we are doing the second last episode in ever. We're one game below 500, 53 games into the season. We're currently in 8th place in our division, the Metropolitan Division, but we're actually technically only like 4 points out of a wild card spot. So barring us actually making the playoffs, which I'm not, I didn't mean to do that, which I'm not 100% sure we're going to do anyway. I'm thinking we're probably actually not going to make the playoffs, which means the next episode of this series, which comes out, I believe, Friday? 'Cause today's Tuesday. So then the series finale will be Friday. Anyway, 3-3 after 2. Romanov and Toffoli score. Let's jump on the ice and get through this. All right, so here we go at home in Ottawa. We're not at home. We're at the Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa, or Canada, Ontario. I believe it's Canada still, right? Something like that? I don't know. Anyway, Ryan O'Reilly with a nice face-off win back to Sammy Girard, who whips it across to Eric Chernak. It is going to be sad ending off this series, but it is what it is. I'm very excited to hit the ice as the Anchorage Ice and begin our own custom league franchise mode, which will probably come out on like episode 1. I'm thinking is probably going to come out on like Sunday, something like that. But we are going to be going very, very simulation heavy to get this thing done. Holy crap, it's loose in front, and Lucas Dostal, oh my goodness, in net, in relief of Spencer Knight. We're trying to give him a little bit of a break here because he has been playing not tremendous as of late. Okay, delayed penalty. So we're going to the power play. You know what? Yeah, we're going to go with the number 2 power play unit just for the first little bit of that power play. Timmy Stutz hitting the box, push for offense. Don't mind if I do, and the thing didn't even change on me, so that's cool. Anyway, here we go. The 54th game of the regular season, meaning we are basically exactly 2/3 of the way through the season. But, like I said, we're going to go simulation heavy in this one. What is happening? Shane Pinto to Parker Kelly. Easy save for Lucas Dostal. Just over 2 minutes into this one, Artem Zub lose that thing. Braden Conboy gets tripped up, and it's about to be a 5-on-3. So here we go. Vicky Arvidsson whip that one up to E-Rob. E-Rob gets it across to Capo Kako. Kako stopping up. Just take the shot. Oh, Buddy even got out of the way, and Delia makes the save and covers it up. We're going to get the number 1s back out there, and Shane Pinto to the box. Sammy Girard back in his own zone, whips it around the net. Vicky Olofsson is there to pick that one up. O'Reilly, toss it up to Toffoli. Toffoli over to Rodney Fratton, entering the zone. We're going to turn back. Rodney Fratton looking for somewhere to go. Okay. Go to get that pass across, and there is another tripping penalty for the Ottawa Senators. Dylan Gambrell touches up his man. Oh my God, man. That is 3 penalties by the Ottawa Senators in very rapid succession. And Shane Pinto, for whatever reason, was getting back in the box as well. So we are being beat in the face-off dot. We had a little trouble grabbing that one. Sammy Girard trying to hold the line. He is relatively successful, but it does eventually get out into the neutral zone. Let's toss that one up to Rodney. Rodney over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly, drop feed to Rodney Fratton in front. O'Reilly, no, can't get anything going on that one, and they're going to be able to clear it out. Oh, what have you done? All right, there we go. Vicky Olofsson, I was going to say, was that a penalty? Parker Kelly has like a partial shorthanded breakaway, and that one misses the net. Oh, my goodness. That's what I mean. I am starting to like appreciate this game a little bit more, the gameplay and whatnot, but it is still incredibly clunky. What a hit thrown on Thomas Chabot. Super duper not what I meant to do. And it's back in our zone. Ryan O'Reilly looking for somewhere to go with this thing. Holy, what a feed, and Braden Conboy is off to the races. Nice save by the Ottawa netminder on that one. Get it back to E-Rob. Back to the point. Vicky Arvidsson in front to Conboy, who winds and fires, and that's no good. Robinson gets it back. Robinson gets it back in front to Kako, and he can't get the shot off. It's loose. Again, another shot. We had 5 shots on that power play, and we're still on it, man. But, like I said before, right, Ottawa took 3 penalties in no time flat. Oof, what a hit on Ryan O'Reilly. Shot-handed. Here comes Josh Norris to Dylan Gambrell, who just, I believe, came out of the penalty box. Oh, man. That is super duper not what you want to see. Oh, and just his 3rd of the season. And it's a shorty. Josh Norris gets it across. Big one-timer, and Lucas Dostal had no chance on that one. Damn. All right, back to center ice. Just over 5 minutes in. We got 19 seconds to go on this power play, and Artem Zub's just going to whip that one down the ice. Convoy, oh my God, and Josh Norris grabs it, and he scores again. Oh, that is terrible. Double-digit goals for Josh Norris. He gets his 10th of the season. It's another shorthanded goal. Oh my God. That is brutal. That's just chaos. Convoy grabs it. The defender, no, it wasn't even a defender. It was Victor Arvidsson just kind of stands there as the puck goes by him. He's caught flat-footed, and he just can't recover. That's terrible. Back to even strength, and Max Domi can't do anything with that one. We are going to get those number twos out there. We got zero defensemen on the ice, and Victor Arvidsson is going to pick that one up. Whip that one up to Brady Shea. There we go. We have a defenseman on the ice. I was thinking about trying to get it across. Domi with the wide open net, and he puts that one home, and we're back in this thing. We went down 5-3, and all of a sudden, it's 5-4, 17th of the season for Max Domi, who leads this team in points and has at several different occasions throughout the year. Got the pass across to Victor Arvidsson, who got a partial shot off, and then Max Domi picks up the rebound once Colin Delia is like down and out, and we're going to get ourselves a thumbnail here. Oh, Brady Shea tries to clear that puck out and ends up inadvertently taking a penalty. So, damn. We're now shorthanded yet again. Brady Shea with that beautiful gray hair. He actually does have gray hair, though. So, Brady Tkachuk, not exactly having the greatest season of all time. 16 goals scored, 46 points on the year. But I'm going to throw it out there and say, oh my goodness, nice stop by Lucas Dostal. Play this damn thing. Let's go. Romanov, whip that around to Colin Blackwell. Blackwell, we're doing ninja moves. Into the zone. Tkachuk is right on my keister. Tried to back that one off and almost got it back. Yeah, Max Domi, I think, is actually not doing much better than that. But we are a brand spanking new team, so you don't expect a crap load of points out of basically anybody. It'll be interesting to see, boom, after this one's done, who ended up kind of leading the parade. Big block by Alexander Romanov. Back to Formenton. Oh, went for the block again. Here comes Brandstrom. All right, Ottawa's putting the pressure on now. They're putting the pressure on. Zadorov back to the point. Big shot. That one's wide. We got to clear this thing out of here. Alex Formenton. Oh, my goodness. Nice one-timer and a big save by Lucas Dostal. Romanov gets that one out to Colin Blackwell. He has sneaky good hands in real life. Boom, nice shot, nice stop by Delia. Kakko's dead to the world. Can't even throw that hit on Alex Formenton, who's not in the league anymore, and I doubt he ever will be again. Tkachuk, another one-timer. Giroux had that one loose in front and couldn't do anything with it. And now the power play has been killed. I don't know if the power play was killed in time. Damn. Don't tell me it was a power play goal. It wasn't. Okay, so our penalty kill did stay better. But still, I mean, we don't want to be giving up goals. It's 6-4, man. Oh, look at it. It was a great shot. It was a nice shot. Rodney Fratton over to Toffoli, up to O'Reilly. O'Reilly stopping up, gets that one back to Toffoli, right in front to Rodney Fratton, baby. And again, just like that, we are back within 1/15th of the season for the rookie, who, yes, for this new custom league franchise mode, I have made Rodney Fratton. I used his exact attributes. I made him 19 instead of 18 because we will have gone through an entire season with him. So he is going to be 19 years old, 83 overall, medium elite Rodney Fratton. I even got his exact X factors and everything. I made him literally identical to what he is in this franchise mode. And there's Ryan O'Reilly. I was thinking about drop feeding it. Come on, kick it back to the point. Gerard in front of Chernak. Wind and fire. Nice stop by, is it still Delia in the net? O'Reilly whip that one back to the point. Chernak picks it up. Take the shot. Oh, deflected. And Tyler Toffoli with his second of the game. And just like that, we tied it up. And there's 20. We finally, officially have a 20-goal scorer on this team. Second of the game, 20th of the year. Chernak throws it on net. Just a beauty deflection by Tyler Toffoli. Oh, it's just loose in front of the net. They're just like shot after shot going on here for the Ottawa Senators. Let's just whip that one deep. We'll go for a line change. Boom! Ryan O'Reilly throws a nice hit. Brady Tkachuk bringing her down the ice. Chernak, boom! Hit him. Gerard gets it across to Stützle. Big save. Boom! Throw a hit on Brady Tkachuk yet again. Right out in front, Timmy Stutzla backs it off. Oh my goodness, he went for the one-timer and it was no good. Here we go, Ryan O'Reilly picking that thing up and bringing it out of the zone. We got to get those number 2s out there. We're going to stick with the number 1 defenders. And, couldn't get the shot off. And Colin Delia is going to cover that one up. Chernak saying, do you want to fight Artem Zub? And no, apparently he does not, that sucks. There comes Maxi Pad up to Victor Arvidsson. Tried to get the feed through to him and it didn't work. Arvidsson taking that one away from Josh Norris. It comes loose and Patches in the neutral zone. Back to Shabbat. Shabbat's walking in. We got Sammy Girard and I'm controlling Max Domi. Tries to get that one in front. Arvidsson picks it up but loses it. The backhander and there's Patch already. Norris, holy crap-a-moly. It's a shooting gallery on Lucas Dostal right now. And he is holding his ground despite giving up 6 freaking goals. Purchase! Lay down. Josh Norris, big save again. It seems like it's really easy, really easy to get caught flat-footed in this. Like, as soon as you go to do anything, it's like you are officially out. If you miss, you are officially out of the play. Big shot by Warren Fogle that does not do anything. Jake Evans tries to take it off Formenton, and again, for whatever reason, he's untake off the puckable. You can't nudge him. You can't knock him. It's brutal. All right, Romanov up to Jake Evans. Jake Evans waiting for his man to go up the ice as well. Capo Caco. Get that one across to Evans. Big shot and a huge glove save by Colin Delia with 3.5 to go. Warren Fogle couldn't do anything with it. Pinto loses it. Brady Shea knocks that one back to Romanov. Alexander Romanov up to Jake Evans. He just blew through 3 Ottawa Senators players. Whipped that on net. I was going for a low shot that didn't work. Brady Shea backs it off to Warren Fogle. Get yourself in front of the net. No one is there for the deflection. Boom. Sanderson, lose it, buddy. And here comes Formenton. Alex Formenton down the ice. We got to get those number 4 lines out there pretty soon. Glove save by Dostal, and we're going to cover that one up. You know what? Actually, let's go with the 4th line. We'll go with the 3rd pairing just for 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Then we'll hopefully we can toss those number 1s back out there. The number one offensive unit is pretty rested, but it's the defense that's dead as a doornail. Colin Blackwell gets it up to Braden Conboy, who's having a relatively decent season. You got to remember, he may not have a ton of points, but you also have to, come on, move, you idiot. You also got to remember that he missed a lot of time to begin the season, and that 4th line has actually been on the ice a little bit longer than I had hoped. All right, we're tossing that thing out. That's probably going to be an icing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Braden Conboy takes it out of there. Gets it up to Nikita Zadorov, who just whips that one deep and is going for a line change. So we're going to switch to Ryan O'Reilly. Boom! Jacob Bernard Docker takes a hit. Dylan Gambrell, boom! Takes a hit. Fratton accidentally whips that one way too deep back into his own zone. Oof, that hurt. Sammy Girard gets it up to Fratton. Missed the net by 30 feet. All right, so I guess we're headed to overtime in the first game of this one. So, put 5 minutes on the clock for sudden death overtime here in Canada, Ontario, or Ryan O'Reilly. Can we win that face-off draw? We cannot. Timmy Stutzla's going to take it, and there's Tommy Shabbat. Shabbat gets it up to Brady Tkachuk, up to Tim Stutzla. Rodney Fratton in the zone, picks that one up, but it ends up right back on the stick of Tim Stutzla, up to Chernak. Chernak gets that one to Rodney Fratton. We got a partial breakaway, and in, and no. Damn, I think Delia might have got a partial poke check in on that one. Tried to get that one back to the point. It didn't work. Chernak, you are getting far too aggressive right now. Oh, my goodness. And here's Tim Stutzla all by his lonesome. Walks in. Big save by Lucas Dostal. Boom. Ryan O'Reilly throws the hit. Knocks that one off Tim Stutzla. Shabbat gets it in front. Dove down for a block, and that didn't work. All right, O'Reilly loses it. Oh, man, we're getting intense here. We got to change everything. We got to get those number 2s out there. We'll get it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly to Toffoli. I think he's going for a line change. Toffoli across to O'Reilly, who couldn't get the backhander off. We knocked it off of him. Boom! Big hit. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Claude Giroux. Chernak's the only guy back, and he's dead to the world. And a big save by Dostal, and we got a delayed penalty coming up. Out in front, Chernak picks it off. It's 4-on-3. We're going with the number 3s here. Tyler Toffoli headed to the box. So shorthanded, Brady Shea coming down the ice, gets that one over to Cal Foote, who throws it away, but Blackwell is there to pick that one up. Nobody's open. All right, there we go. We'll whip it up to Brady Shea. Brady Shea, oh yeah, baby, just walking down the ice, trying to get past Formenton, stopping up, turning back. That didn't work the way I wanted it to, and it's 5-on-3, is it not? Yeah, Cal Foote with a tripping penalty. I don't think that was me. But unfortunately, that puts us shorthanded even more. For a minute 20, it's 5-on-3, and it's the Ottawa Senators. That is not what we want. Alexander Romanov whips it up to Nikita Zadorov, who is slow as molasses, big, dumb, and stupid, and slow. Zadorov with a low shot on net that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, stop with the aggressiveness. Zadorov takes it off his man. There we go. Gets it up to Romanov. Romanov. Oh, my goodness. Splits the everyone. Oh, no, but then threw it away. Romanov loses that one to Eric Brandstrom. Brandstrom in the zone. Tries to get the shot off. That's no good. Poke checked by Dostal. That was a wise play. I tried to hit Norris. It didn't work. Big save by Dostal. Jake Evans can't take it off Batherson. My goodness. If you would have went cross crease on that, it would have been over. I'm chasing too much. I know this about myself. Jesus, we got to stop this thing. There's 5 seconds to go in the overtime. 6-6 tie. And all of a sudden, it looks like we actually have a goaltender. So we'll get Colin Blackwell back out there for the final couple of seconds of overtime. But it's really looking like we're headed to a shootout here. Blackwell, can you win the draw? No, you can't. Back to Stutz, to Brandstrom. Brady Tkachuk with a shot. Nice stop by Dostal. Boom! There you go. Take the hit from Colin Blackwell. Oh, man. All right, let's do a shootout. So here we go. We are shooting first because we are the away team. Despite having our dark jerseys on, they're the only ones we got. We go backhand, forehand, and it's in, and Toffoli's gone. Toffoli disappears. Let's take a look. And he's gone. That's why they call him the Magic Man. They don't actually. He just disappeared. That's fantastic. All right, so who's up? Timmy Stutz. Bringing her home on Lucas Dostal. Big save. He kicks that one to the corner. Oh, yeah. Who do we got? We got Vicky Arvidsson coming in nice and slow. Nice and slow. Oh, did a little half piv. I was hoping to bring it a little farther to the left. And it just didn't work out. I feel like I could have beat him. Here comes Claude Giroux. Backhander, and it's good. He's also got 20 goals on the season. Who are we up with? Victor Olofsson. Vicky Olofsson. Pull it to the side. He followed me the whole way on that one. All right. Okay, Dostal, it's up to you on this one. We got Brady Tkachuk coming in. And he just snipes it. Get out of town. Damn it. OT loss to the Ottawa Senators 7-6. Now we got 5 games to sim. All right, so Eric Robinson with his 13th by Conboy and Sammy Girard. Toffoli with his 19th by O'Reilly and Fratton. Romanov gets his 6th by, too far, Kako and Conboy. Domi with his 17th by Olofsson and Brady Shea. Rodney Fratton with his 15th by Tyler Toffoli and Ryan O'Reilly. And then Tyler Toffoli with his 20th by Chernak and O'Reilly. Toffoli did put it home in the shootout, but Giroux and Tkachuk won it for the Sens. All right, so here we are back at the menu. Whoops, too far. More responsive menus, right, EA? All right, so let's go to edit lines. What we are going to do is take Mr. Spencer Knight, toss him back in the lineup. No, we don't need to switch the AHL goaltenders, but we do want to put Spencer Knight back in the net. Like I said before, a minute ago, we got 5 games to sim. Tyler Madden, yeah, we'll go best lines. I can get behind that. All right, here we go. We are going up against the Smashville Predators, who are 1 game above 500. We are 1 game below 500 with a miserable record in our last 10 games. So let's see what we can do against them. After 1, it is 1-0, and it's Ryan O'Reilly. I'll take it. After 2 periods of play, it is still 1-0. So Spencer Knight, are you going to get your game back now? 2-0 victory. Capo Caco with a power play goal and a 26-save shutout for Spencer Knight. Ryan O'Reilly got his 15th by Victor Olofsson before Capo Cackle on the third line got his 16th by Braden Conboy and Maxi Pad Domi. So it'll be really fun to see how many points Domi's got on the season now. Solid 47 points for Maxi. I don't mind that one bit, but we are still in 8th place. We are 5 points out of the playoffs right now. No teams above us have really been playing games, even though we went 3 days in between without playing a game. We're up against CBJ, 0-0 after 1. Let's see how we're doing after the second period here. It is, 2-0 for Columbus. Patty Laine gets them both. After 3, it's a 3-1 loss. Nikita Zadorov gets the goal, but Spencer Knight, again, had a decent enough game. Zadorov with his 4th of the year by Rodney Fratton and Tyler Toffoli. So Fratton continues to have an incredible rookie season. He's got, 15, 16 goals. I'm going to throw it out there and say he's got, got to be pushing 30 assists. All right, anyway, we've simmed 2. We got 3 more to go. They want to take Brady Shea in a 4th for Lindstein and a 2nd. I do not want to do that. I actually don't want to make any trades. I'm also going to skip the entire trade deadline. But here we go. The Vegas Golden Knights, 7-2-1 in their last 10, looking real hot, looking like a playoff team. Let's see if we can take them out, man. See if we can take them out. 1-1 after 1. It's my guy, Jake Evans. Putting her past Logan Thompson. We're up 2-1 after 2. It's Braden Conboy. And in the end, wow. Okay. So 3 goals against on 30 shots, and then Ike puts home the empty netter, and the Vegas Golden Knights take us down. It's Jake Evans with his 6th by Capo Caco and Warren Fogle, and Braden Conboy gets his 5th of the year by Eric Robinson and Alexander Romanov. Yeah, I'm throwing it out there saying we are not a playoff team this season, but we are remarkably doing really well when it comes to injuries. We are going to put Lucas Dostal back in the net for this one because we're going up against a very weak Montreal Canadiens team with a terrible record. I mean, our record's not so shit hot either, but, it is what it is. We'll go with Dostal as we simulate this game. Then we got another game to sim, and then we're going to jump in against the Isles after these back-to-backs are done. We now officially sit 8 points out of a playoff spot. So as I said, we're in the middle of February and we're 8 points out of the playoffs. So I don't think we're making it. 2-0 Montreal. After 1, it's Newhook and Pitlick. After 2, 3-1. E-Rob gets one. We're dramatically outplaying them, though. And after 3, it's a 5-1 loss. Doc and Stetcher get the goals. Again, we just outplayed the hell out of them, but they outscored us. Eric Robinson, the lone goal scorer, gets his 14th of the season by Colin Blackwell and Braden Conboy. My goodness. Okay. All right. We got one more to sim. We're now severely below 500. Just way out of the playoff picture at this point. We're going to toss Spencer Knight back in the net. Who knows? Maybe we can even if we don't make the playoffs, I think it'd be fun to at least eke out a couple of victories. You know what I mean? Just maybe go on a little run, get 4 or 5 wins in a row. It makes you feel better inside, Just makes you feel good. Anyway, here we go. Up against another really severely struggling team in the Detroit Red Wings. Here at home in Detroit, it is 2-1 Detroit after 1. Man, it's we're falling and we're falling hard here. 4-1 for Detroit. And after 3, it's a 5-2 loss. Maxi Pad does put one home, but it's too little too late, man. Capo Caco with his 17th of the season by Warren Fogle before Maxi Pad puts home his 18th by Victor Arvidsson and Capo Caco. So, Caco having himself a bit of a game here. Nice goal and an assist. Maybe he got a fight in there too. I don't know. We'll never know. But anyway, we are going to be jumping in against the New York Islanders. We are still 8 points out of the playoffs. Let's sim periods 1 and 2, and then we'll jump into the third. Hopefully this game goes substantially faster than the first one did. I can already tell this is going to be a hell of a long video. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Domi again. That's goal number 19, baby. 4-0 after 2. We're demolishing the Islanders. All right. See you on the ice. Okay, so that's a little bit of a different story. Now, the Baltimore Americans jumping in against the New York Islanders, 4-0 lead with 20 minutes on the clock. When I do the custom league, I am dropping the period length from 7 minutes to 6. because I noticed with Chell 24, heavy emphasis on the shots. Like a lot of shots taken in this game, way more than 23. I like 23s. I like the feel of 23 better, but the shot totals in 24 are definitely way better. But I noticed there's a ton of goals. You really got to jack up those goaltender sliders. Otherwise, every game is like 7-5. I've had games go like 10-4 and stuff like that, and it's. The score is like 5-3 after the first period, and you look at the shots after the first, even with 7-minute periods, are like 17-16. It's like, holy crap! Okay, we got to tone her down a little bit here. Barzal takes a bit of a hit. It is still going to be fun though. I do expect with the custom league that goal scoring is going to be really high because there's like no superstar players, and that also applies to goaltenders. Nice shot by Fratton. Nice save. Where are we going with this thing? We'll get that one to Gerard. Gerard whips it back to Fratton, and he's not there. Chernak's real slow. But luckily, Spencer Knight comes out of his net. Going to toss that one up the boards. Barzy does pick it up, gets it in front of Brock Nelson. That one's loose in front, and then that one ends up missing the net. Barzal throws it across. Pellick to Nelson. Pollock, he shot that one off his own player. And here comes Ryan O'Reilly, baby. We're going to get those number 2s out. I tried to pass it to Chernak. Our defenseman is way out of position now, but he is able to get back into his own zone. So already we got like no whistles going on, and this is what I mean. This is how much faster games can really start to go. But it's like I find that it's very aggressive in this, Very aggressive. What a hit by Victor Arvidsson, and here comes Max Domi, picks it up, gets it to Brady Shea with the breakaway. We're going backhand, forehand, huge save by, I'm thinking, Ilya Sorokin. Maxi Pad Domi, yes, it is Ilya Sorokin. 30 shots in the game for the Baltimore Americans. Spencer Knight standing tall, looking like a beast. We really need his numbers to start getting better here. Alexander Ramon, that one hit a body in front. Warren Fogle. Oh, damn it. I was in that like automatic animation. So it's like as soon as the puck got to Warren Fogle, he just automatically shot it. And here comes Cal Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck in. That one's blocked. Gets that one back to Martin. Martin to Clutterbuck. He's just trying to get in front of the net. Pollock, big block shot. And then Kako is stuck flat-footed and he can't move. Another block. And that one leaves the zone. Beautifully done. Jake Evans brings that one into the zone. We'll go low. Shot on net. And Warren Fogle just could not get that rebound. Kick it back to the point. Brady Shea gets it across to Romanov. What a play, and it's loose in front. Jake Evans, poke it to the corner. All right. Evans, back to Romanov. Romanov's just going to whip that one deep for Capo Kako, who just couldn't get there quick enough. Warren Fogle switches over. Jake Evans can't move. Still knocks it off Zizekas, or as Don Cherry calls him, KZ Zizizes. Brady Shea just trying to get this thing out of his own zone. Jake Evans, ooh, no. We do need desperately to go for a defensive pairing change here. So Shea, get it out to Fogues. Fogues up to Jake Evans. Jesus. All right, at least our defense got a chance to change. Here comes Bailey. Bailey, back to Lee. Nice block. That one's in front. Okay. Bailey had a little trouble with that one. And there's Spencer Knight with a big glove save. Toss that one out to Nikita Zadorov. And that's going to be an icing. Yet again, another icing against the Baltimore Americans. We're already like halfway through the third here. Like I said, less whistles, less penalties. The game goes way faster. Oh my goodness, what a save by Spencer Knight. All right, here comes Braden Conboy. Conboy looking for like anyone to go to right now. E-Rob can't bring it into the zone. Like I said, they're like defensively, I've noticed the Islanders are like insanely freaking aggressive. Zadorov, it's that one to Robinson. Robinson over to Conboy. I was kind of looking to get back to Robinson. It didn't work, and there's J.G. Pajot. Takes the shot. Spencer Knight with the save. Foot. Tie your man up. Pull it out. Pull it out. Come on, Conboy. Boom. Blackwell throws a little bit of a hit. Pajot got his stick lifted, so he couldn't get the shot off. Bailey's dead. Back to Dobson. That one doesn't make it all the way through. Come on, E-Rob. You got to turn around, buddy. Do not be tripping, folks, now. All right, we'll just take that pass away. Gets it back to the point. Too many people in front of our own goaltender. That one was blocked in front. Blackwell throws a bit of a hit. Ends up getting it back. Okay, we got to get those number ones out there. So Colin Blackwell all by his lonesome. He's got some wheels. He's got some wheels. Backhander, what a goal! Colin Blackwell with his 9th of the season, and it's 5-0 for the Baltimore Americans. with 7:50 to go. Oh, look at this. Didn't even pull it all the way across. Sorokin goes for the poke check to his own detriment. It's beautiful. Mayfield in front. Nice save by Spencer Knight. And you know what? Let's play it. Let's get this damn game killed. Up to Sammy Girard. He's got wheels. Can he get around the defender? He kind of can. Girard almost got his own rebound, and then it went through the blue paint. Boom. Janmark lose it. Fratton. Oh, I missed him. Damn it. All right, here comes Wahlstrom. Oliver Wahlstrom. Up to Holmstrom. What is it? Simone Holmstrom? Or I don't remember. I'm pretty decent with names, but I don't remember that one at the moment. Rodney Fratton. Boom. Walks in with a howitzer of a shot. Kick that one back to the point. Sammy Girard. Gets it across to Eric Chernak. Boom, with a slapper. That one hits somebody in front. Rodney Fratton in front of the net. Can't get the shot off. Back to O'Reilly. Back to Chernak. Chernak with a shot off a leg. O'Reilly picks it back up. Kick it around the net. Tyler Toffoli's there, and he gets tripped. Oh, man, and this is where the game's going to start slowing down to a crawl. Eric Robinson tosses that one up to Maxi Padomi. We're going to stop. Turn back. Throw it to the point. Conbo, you got to reach for the damn thing. Like, what are you doing? And now it's about to be a 5-on-3. Oh, like I said, that's the only thing about this game. It's like once the penalties start being called, it seems like it's just one after another for like the rest of the damn game. So we got a 5-on-3, and it's like that's the crazy thing about this, right? It's like I just got a 5-on-3 power play, and I'm unhappy about that. Because I just know that that's going to make the game twice as freaking long. Sammy Girard, stopping up. Gets that one back to Rodney Fratton. Oh, Fratton across to Victor Olofsson with a big shot deflected in front by Fratton, and it's no good. And there comes Pellick. Gets it up to Brock Nelson, up to Pollock. Pellick and Pollock. I love it. Nelson to Pellick. Shot. Nice stop by Spencer Knight. And here's Victor Olofsson. It's a 2-on-1-ish. We'll get it back to Toffoli. Toffoli takes the hit. Loses that one. Pellick can't do anything with it. O'Reilly holds the zone. Gets it across to Girard. Stopping up. Where are we going with this thing? Back to O'Reilly. Take the shot. Braden Holtby with an easy save. We got to go for the number 2s. 3:16 to go in the game. It's 5-0. We're playing for Spencer Knight today. Oh, no. I tried to throw it back to Kako, and it didn't work. And there is Matty Barzal bringing it down the ice to Fifi Dobson. Brings it in. Can't really get the shot off, and Arvidsson pulls that one away. Oh, he's got wheels for days. And the defender, it's Pajot and Mayfield just got stuck on each other. And backhander, and it's good. Second of the night for my dude, Mr. Victor Arvidsson with his 12th goal of the season. He's finally starting to pick the goal scoring up. He's been an assist magnet all season. Like 48 games into the season. He had like 8 goals. And he had like 23 assists or something like redonkulous. And he's a sniper. He has 38 points. So now he has 12 goals, 26 assists on the season. I'm hoping he can continue to put the goals up. We're late in this one. That was, I believe, a power play goal, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a power play goal. And now here comes the New York Islanders. He throws that one away. It's Maxi Pad. Whip backhand feed over to Victor Olofsson, and we are in the zone, baby. Vicky gets it across to Domi, and that's not going to count. Oh, man. I just got in too tight. I ran the goalie. I ran right into him. As soon as I got the pass back, yeah, you can see where I hit Holtby's pad, knocked him off to the side a little bit. Matthew Barzal in front to Kyle Palmieri. Play this thing. Get it to Chernak. Let's get it out of our zone. Vicky Arvidsson. Damn it. I was trying to whip that one deep. Brock Nelson back in his own zone. He hands it to his goaltender. Like, what are you doing, buddy? All right, here we go. Capo Caco back on the ice now. There's Sebastian Aho. No, not that one, the other one. Chernak goes for a hit on him, and it's no good. Boom! Now he takes the hit. In front of Dobson. Big slapper. Palmieri tries for a spinny shot there. Dobson gets knocked off it. I'm just trying to toss this one around. Jake Evans. Oh, he got knocked around a little bit. Palmieri in front to Aho. Big block by Sammy Girard. And then Palmieri ends up getting the rebound. He ties the stick of Girard up, tosses it home. So the shutout bid for Spencer Knight has officially been killed. But there's only 12 seconds to go in the game. Look at that. Ties his stick up. Girard just can't recover. It is what it is. 12 seconds on the clock. Kyle Palmieri with 22 points on the season. That is all. So after this game, we're going to simulate 3. And I believe at that point we're past the trade deadline. And then we're going to play one more and sim 4. So we are going to be approaching 70 games into the season. At the end of this video, we're going to do one more episode after that. We're probably missing the playoffs, and that's going to do it for this entire series. So I'm going to try and get them out as quickly as possible, but huge win for Baltimore. So, yeah, Spencer Knight allows 1 goal on 25 shots. They went 0 for 1 on the power play. We went 1 for 3. Max Domi with his 19th by Brady Shea. Victor Arvidsson with his 11th by Olofsson and Sammy Girard. Ryan O'Reilly with his 16th by Toffoli and Brady Shea. Braden Conboy, still hot, with his 6th by Nikita Zadorov and Colin Blackwell before Blackwell gets his 9th by Conboy. Little payback. And Vicky McWicky gets his 12th unassisted. So let's simulate 3 games. All right, so back to the menu we go, where we are still 8 points out of the playoffs. Okay, 8 points out. We'll probably be more out by the time we take on the Edmonton Oilers. They want to give me Cam Talbot and 2 7ths for 2 4ths. No, I really want to just kind of stick with what we got at this point. Like, we're not making the playoffs, and that's fine. You know what I mean? I want the series to be over. I'm never going to throw games, okay? Regardless of whether I want to make the playoffs or not, it's stupid to throw games, so I don't do it. Victor Arvidsson again, getting on that scoreboard. We're out shooting him heavily, and it's 3-1 after 2. It's looking like we could take down the Oilers, and it's a 3-1 victory. So Spencer Knight again. He has allowed 2 goals on 53 shots in his last few games. Vicky Arvidsson with his 13th by Olofsson and Domi. Rodney Fratton with his 16th by Tyler Toffoli. And Spencer Knight before Jake Evans puts home his 7th by Capo Caco and Warren Fogle. I like it. I like it a whole awful lot. But like I said, I'm just going to throw it out there and say, oh, never mind. We are now officially 6 points out of the playoffs, but we got a lot of time in between games here. That's the first game simulated. We'll simulate Vegas. We'll simulate Arizona. And then we take on the Pittsburgh Penguins after the deadline. So we're going to sim these 2 games, get past the trade deadline, see what players got traded, see who moved where and for what. But first, let's get through Vegas and Arizona. Here we go. After 1, 2-1. Rodney Fratton and Victor Olofsson. Okay. And after 2, continues to be 2-1. Spencer Knight looking super hot lately. And 5-3. Still not terrible. Romanov. Oh, Victor Arvidsson. Did he get a hat trick? I think he might have got a hat trick. No, he didn't. That was the last game he had a goal. Vicky Arvidsson, Olofsson, 16th by O'Reilly. Fratton with his 17th by O'Reilly and Toffoli. Victor Arvidsson with his 14th by Alexander Romanov. Then his 15th by Max Domi. And Romanov with his 7th of the year by Vicky Arvidsson and Jake Evans. So like I said, Victor Arvidsson really picking up the goal scoring here late in the season. That's fantastic. I don't know. Does he hit 20 goals this year? I mean, like I said, he is a sniper. He is a top 6 forward and a sniper. But Maxi Pad still leading this team in points. So we're gonna we're gonna simulate against Arizona, and then we'll check and see who did what at the deadline. We're now officially 6 points out of a wild card spot, and Pittsburgh is one of the next teams we take on. And they're the second wild card team. Yeah. That's fantastic. All right. So it'd be interesting if we could take them down, really gain some ground on them. So here we go against Arizona, tied at 1 after 1. All right. We're out shooting them, though, almost 2-1. But we're down 2-1 now. Daniel Sprong puts it home. Arizona got a lot more shots in that one, but Baltimore with the win. And Victor Arvidsson again. Oh, my God, is he ever putting up goals lately? All he's doing is scoring. Victor Olofsson gets his 17th by Max Domi. Victor Arvidsson gets his 16th by Max Domi. And Tyler Toffoli with his team-leading 21st goal of the season by Ryan O'Reilly and Rodney Fratton. All right. So, stimulate on ahead past the trade deadline, and we'll see who moved. They're only 3 games above 500, and we now are a 500 team. Conservative seller or whatever. No, keep current block. I'm just going to say continue simming. I'm not doing anything at the trade deadline. We actually are, what does this say? Ryan McDonough and 2 seconds to San Jose for Tomas Hertl and a 3rd? You're going to trade Hertl for McDonough? Bonkers. That's bonkers. All right, so we're just going to go into here. We're going to go to player and pick trading. So, yeah, we saw that one. Edmonton acquired Freddie Gaudreau and Tanner Jeannot from Minnesota in exchange for Bourgault, Savoie, and Goodbog. That's an interesting name. Defender D. Goodbog. That's weird. Anaheim acquires a second and blah, blah, blah. Seattle acquires Jacob Verana and a 7th in exchange for a 2nd. Okay. Buffalo acquires Quentin Musty and William Villanueva from Toronto in exchange for a 4th, Zemgus Girgensons, and 2 others. Montreal acquires Colton Parayko for 2 seconds. So the Montreal Canadiens now have Colton Parayko on that back end. After that, Tony D and a 6th goes to St. Louis in exchange for Braden Shen. The Leafs get Max Pacioretty and Dylan Hetherington from Ottawa in exchange for Matt Murray and a 4th. And Arizona gets Damon Severson in exchange for Theo Lindstein and a 2nd. CBJ, they were trying to sell me Lindstein at some point. Who did they want? They wanted Brady Shea. That's what it was, right? CBJ wanted Brady Shea for Theo Lindstein. Something like that. Anyway, so the next game, I just wanted to check out some of the trades, some of the bigger ones, I guess. Let's take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jujhar Khaira has been placed on waivers. Let's view his info. I always liked Jujhar Khaira. I'm a big fan of Jujhar Khaira. Grinder, decent defensively, good physically. The durability's far too high in my opinion. Fits line 3. He could be one of those like spare forward kind of guys. I think I'm going to claim him. All right, let's take on Pittsburgh. Failed. I don't need first round picks. So we got our goaltenders all set up. We're ready to simulate to the third period of this third and final game of this video. And holy crap, is this one ever going to be a long one? I tell you, after the first period against the Pens, it is 1-0. Braden Conboy puts it past Casey DeSmith after 2, and it's tied at 3. Holy cow. E-Rob and Fogues get the goal for us, but let's see if we can beat them in the third. All right, so not hoping to have too much success, but as I said a few minutes ago, I would never, ever throw a game. So we're going to try and win every single night here at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And here comes Geno Malkin. Sammy Girard actually knocks Malkin off the puck. The thing that is kind of strange about Geno Malkin is the fact that he's actually not very big. Like, I know he's like, what, 6 feet tall? But something tells me he's only like $175 or something like that. He's not an overly huge guy. You know what I mean? Or what is he? Or is he like 6'2" or something? But he's like well under 200 pounds. I'm not 100% sure. He seems a very lean person. Anyway, here comes Tyler Toffoli. Gets it over to Rodney Fratton. Fratton just looking for anywhere to go with this thing. O'Reilly kind of got himself stuck in nowhere landia. Sammy Girard whips that one on net, and it was actually a bit of a tricksy one. Get that one deep to O'Reilly. Somebody get in front of that net. Nobody's going to do it, so O'Reilly takes the shot, and a big stop by Casey DeSmith. We kind of stole that one back. Eric Chernak walks in, but cannot get the shot off, and Sid the Squid having himself a little bit of a time trying to get that thing out of his own zone as we approach 3 minutes into the third period of this one already. We got to get those number ones off the ice, though. And look at this. Chernak just running around like an imbecile. Doesn't know where he's going. Here comes Ricard Raquel. He can't get the shot off. Brady Skajay is there. Drop that one off for Alexander Romanov. Way up to MaxiPad. MaxiPad over to Vicky Olofsson with a winding fire. And a big save by Casey DeSmith. All right, so those second pairings are out. The number one pairings never actually got overly tired. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's fun. But here we go. MaxiPad Domi on that offensive zone face-off draw. He's played 13-11 in this game, and he's a -1, but we are tied up at 3. Romanov backing off, just looking for anywhere to go. Vicky Arvidsson gets it back to Brady Shea with the big shot. That one goes off of Olofsson, and he has a little trouble with that one, but here comes Ricard Raquel to Wiley Smith. Gets it up to Patterson. I believe it's Marcus Patterson. And he loses that one to Vicky, and here comes another Vicky. Vicky doing Vicky-like things. Now we're stopping up. Tried to get that one across him. Jeff Petrie almost puts it into his own net. Oof. But at least DeSmith was there to make the save. Raquel, gets it to Granlund, who just kind of gets around everyone. Nice kick save by Spencer Knight. Romanov playing decent defense right there. Picking that one off. Brady Shea up to Olofsson. We're flying through this one. MaxiPad, team leader in points. Is he going to stay that way? Gets it across to Arvidsson in front to Olofsson. Big save by DeSmith. Arvidsson throws that one back around behind the net. Gets it in front. Domi with the shot, and DeSmith had to make a big save. All right, so the penalties begin again. We are on the power play. Victor Arvidsson looking for anywhere to go. Toss that one back to Capo Caco. Oh, tried to get it in front. You know what? I probably should have shot that one back to the point. Arvidsson to Braden Conboy. Up to E-Rob. E-Rob entering the zone. He's got some wheels. Cuts in front of the net. Across to Capo Caco. And he puts home his 18th goal of the season. Oh, that's beautiful. Puts home his 18th to give us the 4-3 lead, and it's a power play goal. Oh, yeah, baby. I saw him just kind of sneak away on that left side of the ice. Decided to toss the puck over to him. And look at this guy go to work. Jumps into the top 3 in goals on this team. So Toffoli on the top line is our number 1 guy. Domi on the second line is our number 2 guy. Kako on the third line is our number 3 guy. Scoring goals. So we are a score-by-committee team. Here comes Danton Heinen. Tries to get that one across. It's taken away by Kako. Rust, he can't get a shot off. Nikita Zadorov's just going to whip that one around the net as we approach the halfway point of the third period. Cal Foote whips that one around the boards to E-Rob. Back to Foote. Foote to Zadorov. Back up to Colin Blackwell. He enters the zone and just take the shot. Nice, easy save. I'm assuming it's still Casey DeSmith. Here comes E-Rob. E-Rob's had a fantastic season. Back to the point. Cal Foote with a low shot on net. That one doesn't go anywhere, but that was our 30th shot of the game. Foote, wind and fire. Ooh, nice kick save by DeSmith. That one actually looked like it might have messed him up a little bit. Oh, that could have been construed as a bad line change right there. Fratton comes in, knocks it off his man. And Chernak with not the greatest recovery, but a recovery nonetheless, gets it up to Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly a back across, and Tyler Toffoli couldn't get there. And here's Jake Gensel. Through the neutral zone, he's into the Baltimore Americans' end. Tries to toss that one in front. That's no good. Sid the Squid going for the 1T right there. Fratton up to O'Reilly. Holds onto it. Still holds onto it. Gets the backhander across to Tyler Toffoli. And that's goal number 22, baby. And just like that, we got a 2-goal lead in this game. Assistant captain. This team will never have a captain. Oh, my goodness. It's kind of like when we start the Anchorage Ice series. We're not going to have a captain in year 1. I don't even know if we're going to have a captain in year 2. We do have Rodney Fratton on the team. We do have D to the Measle on the team. But we also got some other folks on this team too. That is one thing I did want to go through. Once we create the actual franchise mode, I did want to go through and show everybody what the lineup's going to look like. I have had a couple looks at it. There's a minor edit I wanted to make to the Anchorage Ice lineup because in all my zeal and all of my, oh my goodness, Spencer Knight, that trickled through him, but he did make the save. My haste, I should say, trying to get that all set up and ready to go. Our team, I might leave it the same. I might make a trade once we're actually in the franchise mode, maybe in the middle of the preseason or something. But man, did I ever give our team bad defense. We have weak defense. Whoa, that one goes off the side, the outside of the net, passed out in front. Eric Chernak was like near the blue line, and Mikhail Granlund was wide open to get his 13th of the season. We still got the 1-goal lead. But he was all alone. Even O'Reilly was miles away. Yeah, with Gerard, maybe I chased Buddy into the corner a little bit. But it's like, Chernak, you got to pick up the slack there, man. Chernak up to Victor Arvidsson, always doing ninja moves. I tried to get the pass across, and it didn't work. And here comes Riley Smith. He's got Sammy Gerard trailing him. Tries to get that one across to Raquel. Big save by Spencer Knight, who's allowed 4 goals in this game, but has actually looked pretty solid. Vicky Olofsson gets it to Victor Arvidsson. The battle of the Vickies. That was a weird little flick shot that ended up going high. Chernak around the net to Olofsson. Oh, that was a bad feed. Bad feed. That was my bad. No, Domi's flat-footed, and now Raquel's off to the goddamn races. Ricard Raquel trying to look for somewhere to go. Buddy ended up in the back of the net. Gets it over to Olofsson. Olofsson back to Arvidsson. We're in the zone. Oh, he dodges his man. And just, that one hit a leg. And here's Sammy Gerard. Toss that one deep. Olofsson. Stopping up along the boards. Gets around behind. Oh, I should have just went for the backhander instead of the pass. We got to go for a line change, and there's Archibald. Up to Mikhail Granlund. Granlund takes a shot. Archibald. Oh, damn it. Josh Archibald on the rebound, and that's one we need to have back. I just called a timeout. This game's tied again. Rodney Fratton to Chernak. Big shot. Nice stop. Fratton, can he get a hold of that? No. Jan Ruda is going to get it up to Nick Bjugstad. Bjugstad into the zone. He's a big boy, Gerard. I wouldn't go for a hit on him. Gets that one across for the one-timer, but there you go. Chernak was there to pick that one off. Fratton with the backhander, and Pierre-Olivier Joseph gets it to Alex Nylander, who's like flip-flopping around like a maniac. All right, here we go. Tyler Toffoli. Damn it, can't hold on to it. Joseph up to Sid. Sid bringing it into the zone, takes the shot, kick save by Spencer Knight. Real late in this one. Jake Gensel to Ruda, another kick save by Spencer Knight, and Gerard takes some abuse there. Boom, go for the hit, didn't work. Gerard, oh my goodness, Ruda, one kind of blocked. Rodney Fratton, the kid, oh, he's got some wheels. Oh, he's got wheels, he's got to stop up. Gets that one across to Tyler Toffoli. We're stopping up, back to Gerard. Gerard just throws that one. Oh, that was almost deflected by Ryan O'Reilly, and we got like just over a minute to go in this one. Fratton gets it back. Walks out in front. Big save. And that one is taken out of the Pittsburgh zone. We're 50 seconds to go in this game. Chernak backing off into his own zone. Tries to get the pass across. That is absolutely no good. We got to get that second line out, even if it's just for the final like 20 seconds of the game. Look at how slow Fratton's going. We're going to whip it around the net. Chernak having some trouble getting a hold of it. Chernak. Oh, man, that would have been gorgeous if it would have worked, but it didn't. Down to 15 on the clock. Here comes Geno Malkin. It's looking like we're going to overtime again. Gerard takes it away and then just doesn't take it with him. Oh, my goodness. I'm just trying to get the damn thing away from our zone. Here comes Brian Dumoulin. Is it Brian Dumoulin? Or is there another one like Alexei Dumoulin or something? Or Alex? I don't know. It's too many names, man. Too many damn players. We need to make this league like half the size, you know? Like down to like 16 teams. That'd be easier to deal with. So, put 5 minutes back on the clock here at PPG Paints, baby, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where Ryan O'Reilly takes on Sidney Crosby in the overtime. We cannot get the face-off win. Letang brings it into Gensel. Gensel tries to get that one across to Crosby. What a save by Spencer Knight. Get in front of the net. Nice block. Thank you. Chernak gets that one up to Rodney Fratton. Do a little half piv up to O'Reilly. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Tried to get it across. That didn't work. Man. And there they go. Gensel, I forgot what your name was for a moment. Fratton tosses that one up to O'Reilly. O'Reilly doing ninja moves. Gets around his man. We're in the zone. Backhand. Forehand. Nice save by DeSmith. Somebody get open. Anyone in the world get open right now. Tried to drop that one back. Oh, no. Fratton up against, what's his face there? Chris Letang. Boom. Sid loses this thing. Why would you turn into him after? O'Reilly to Petrie. Nice save by Spencer Knight. Back out in front. Crosby. Oh, my goodness. Spencer Knight putting on a saving clinic right now. O'Reilly whip it around behind the net. We're going to have to go for line changes at some point. Horrible play. And Spencer Knight with a save. Gets it back to Chernak. I probably should have just held on to that. We got it out to Rodney Fratton. Let's get the lines changed. Look at how slow Fratton's going. He's so tired. He's just like not moving. Oh, my goodness. All right, what do we got? Get in front of the net. Drop down for the block, and that doesn't work. Minute 15 to go. Rust. Malkin. Big save, and that one's loose in the corner. Maxi Pad takes a hit from Geno. And there we go, baby. Toffoli, we got that one out. He takes a hit. Jesus, everybody just like skated into their own guys. And here comes Petrie to Rust. Big shot. That one saved in front. Did not mean to do that. Rust again. Blocked by Toffoli. Okay, I haven't cut a single second out of this overtime so far. Get it to Max Domi. Come on, baby. Get past everyone. It's in front. And Toffoli with his second of the night. 23rd of the season. And it's an overtime winner. Oh, yeah. Third and final game of the video. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. Final shots, 48-39 in favor of Pittsburgh. They went 0 for 2 on the power play. We were perfect 1 for 1. I will take it all gosh darn day. Braden Conboy with goal number 7 by E-Rob and Romanov. Warren Fogle with his 5th of the year by Romanov and Kakko. Robinson with his 15th by Conboy and Blackwell. And then no, there's nothing else in the second. We got to move all the way to the third period where Capo Caco gets his 18th by E-Rob and Braden Conboy. Tyler Toffoli with his 22nd by Ryan O'Reilly and Rodney Fratton. And then in the overtime, Toffoli with his 23rd by Maxi Pad and Romanov. Toffoli could very well hit 30 goals this year. Now we got a sim 4. Alrighty, back at the main menu. 4 games to sim. We are 3 points out of a playoff spot. 3 points. Because we did. I was like, wouldn't it be amazing if we beat Pittsburgh? Yeah, they got a point, but we got 2. So we did gain some ground on them. Now we're going up against the Arizona Coyotes, where it's 2-1 Baltimore after 1. Barrett Hayton got their goal. After 2, they tied it up at 2. It's Matthias Michelli on Spencer Knight. And after 3, it's tied at 3. We're going to OT again. Okay. In the OT, nothing happened, so we're headed to a shootout, which gets taken by the Arizona Coyotes. But yet again, we do get a point in this game. Did not mean to hit that button. All right, here we go. Ryan O'Reilly with his 17th of the year by Sam Girard and Rodney Fratton before Victor Olofsson picks up his 18th by Max Domi and Braden Conboy. In the third period, Victor Olofsson with his 19th by Max Domi and Alexander Romanov. Victor Arvidsson did score in the shootout, but Keller and Bunting are the ones that seal it for the Yotes. Okay. Next, Christian Vesalainen. Okay, so that's a minor league player. That is fine. We are now 30, 29, and 6. We are 2 points out of a playoff spot. We remain 2 points out of a playoff spot. The Metro is brutal right now. Max Domi with 56 points leading the team right now. My goodness. How are we going to do against the Panthers? Tied at 1 after 1. Patty Kane, Florida's very own Patrick Kane. He's not from Florida. He's from Buffalo. But it's all right. After 2, it's 1-1. After 3, tied at 2. We're going to OT again. So here we go. In the overtime, it is 2-2. We're back in the shootout. In the shootout, we actually take this one. I think we're in a playoff spot. I'm just going to throw it out there and say the Baltimore Americans are back in a wild card spot. Eric Chernak gets his 5th of the year by Tyler Toffoli, and Tyler Toffoli with his 24th by Rodney Fratton and Ryan O'Reilly. And then in the shootout, Vicky Arvidsson, who seems to be the guy getting all of our goals in the shootout. So that is alarming. Okay. Yes, we are. We are very much in a playoff spot currently. Not exactly what I was thinking was going to happen, but 2 games above 500, and we are in a playoff spot. So we are going to go to goaltenders. We are going to throw Lucas Dostal in the net. In the AHL, we'll throw Bartozak in there for a game. But for the most part, it is Olivier Rodrigues' net. Something very loud just clanged behind me, so if you heard that, wasn't me. Anyway, so the Blue Jackets are tied with us in points, but we have a game in hand on them, and we're going up against the Avs, which, doesn't bode well for Lucas Dostal. Man, I hope we can do something good here. After 1, it's tied at 2. Toffoli again, and Rodney Fratton, so that's cool. After 2, it's 3-3. Maxi Pad is also on the board. And finally, a 5-3 loss to the Colorado Avalanche. We were looking real hot for a couple of games there. We were looking pretty good. Rodney Fratton with his 18th by Ryan O'Reilly. Tyler Toffoli gets his 25th by Victor Olofsson and Rodney Fratton. Maxi Pad Domi hits the 20-goal mark, assisted by Victor Arvidsson. And that's all she wrote for us. Ranta and Makar put up the goals in the third to give Colorado the victory. Marty Cott has been injured in the minors yet again. Toronto still below 500, and I actually didn't even see the standings there for a second. I'm thinking that yet again we are kind of out of that wild card spot. We'll see if putting Spencer Knight back in the net can really help us out here. You know what I mean? So, are we? Yes, now we're in 7th. Okay, so us and Pittsburgh both out of the wild card spot. But again, we still have a game in hand on Columbus. Let's see how we do against the Maple Leafs. That would put us in a little bit better of a position. After 1, it is 1-0. It's Colin Blackwell. We're being outshot, but we're outscoring our problems. Not anymore, we're not, because 2 of the core 4 decide They're just going to put the team on their back, but we win it anyway. And Spencer Knight allows 2 goals on 36 shots. Great game for him. Blackwell with his 10th by Conboy and Erob. Ryan O'Reilly with his 18th by Nikita Zadorov and Spencer Knight. And Braden Conboy puts up his 8th of the year by Max Domi and Eric Robinson. Domi, he's got to be closing in on 60 points this year now, right? 58 points for Max Domi, looking real solid. So to begin the final episode in basically ever, we are taking on the New Jersey Devils, who are 1 point ahead of us in the standings, and we're in the same division. So if we beat New Jersey, we're in the playoffs currently. If we don't, we're not. Maxi Pad Domi having an absolute renaissance of a season. Ryan O'Reilly's having a decent one, a lot of assists. Tyler Toffoli, goal scorer extraordinaire. Super rookie Rodney Fratton on pace for a cool, 60 points. We got like 14 games left, so 9 points and 14. Yeah, I'd say he's on pace for like 60 to 62 points. Conboy's been good. Romanov's been great, and he's a plus. He's one of the few pluses on this team. My goodness, Sammy Girard, I expected a lot more out of. Is Alexander Romanov? No, Nikita Zadorov is a plus on that third pairing. I was going to say, wow, is Romanov the only plus player? So Spencer Knight in 34 games is 16, 16, and 2 with a shutout, a .904 save percentage, and a 3.16 goals against average at least. He's back above 900, 12, 14, and 4 with 2 shutouts, 887 and a 3.62 for Lucas Dostal as the backup / 1B because Spencer Knight was out for quite a while. Knight's pulling it back together. Now we got Stammer still in first place in points. Johnny Hockey caught right up to him. Nikita Kucherov, 52 goals. Nathan McKinnon, he's clearly got all of these guys. The top 5 are all going to hit 100 points. 100%. They're all going to hit 100 points. Cale Makar could hit 100 goddamn points if he has just a wild finish to the season. But there is your top 8 or 9 players in the NHL. Act surprised, most of them belong there. Oh my goodness, that was a long freaking episode, but the next one is another one that's going to be a long episode because then we've also got to take a more in-depth look at stats because it's all over. Probably. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.